So could you guys go into a little more detail about what exactly is the kinds of things you guys talk about to the students? You want to start? This is for kids.
Well, I mean, my biggest thing is when you get into high school, you start to forget what you dreamed about growing up. When you felt like you could be anything you wanted to be, then you get into high school and you've had a few, hurdles and obstacles and things that you've run up against, and maybe you didn't make a team or you haven't grown as fast, or some negative thing has happened in your life. But to try to remember your dreams, because I'm a product of dreams, and it's never about, to me, it's never about the guy who's the most talented. It's about the person who's persevered the most. And so that's what I try to talk about.
I think the biggest thing for me is just providing a sense of hope, letting people, a lot of students know that despite where you come from and the things that you may have gone through, that opportunities are out there for you. If you're willing to take on that challenge each and every day, that anything is possible. And like Kid said, I'm something that I'm someone that comes from that, someone that's come from having opportunities and taking full advantage of them. Even though they may come few and far between, the ones that you do get, you got to make sure you take full advantage of them.
I would just reiterate what they said, just to inspire kids. I think the main thing is having goals for yourself and being able to persevere through adversity. We're all products of great teachers, and people believed in us, and you have to believe in yourself. Whatever you set your mind to, you can do it. I think that's the main thing.
And how did the idea come about, of sending, some big role models like you guys to schools?
I guess you guys know some pretty important people that we're connected to, and there's this opportunity to come back to these many different schools and talk. It's our way of giving back. We do a lot, and the people watch us a lot on Sundays and on TV. But to get a chance to interact with us and really understand and see behind the scenes of what we are, with the helmets off, is a big thing for me. So, to take time out on the day off to come back and give back to children in high school and otherwise, it's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a program that, through Oak Cliff Bible Fellowship, Pastor Evans and his vision for, churches being involved in their local schools and things like that. So having this opportunity to come and speak, that's where it's all born out of.
And well, I know you guys have a lot of advice you guys can give to kids, but if there was individually one thing you could only say one thing, what would it be?
Never stop believing in yourself.
I'm taking advantage of an opportunity that came my way, and that's just in the present day. But it goes all the way back to when I was in high school. When I was in high school, played sports, football and basketball. I was a class clown, I laughed, I joked, I did all that kind of stuff. I didn't really take my grades too seriously. And so, when it came time for me to go to school, I almost didn't get in.
There's a lot of you sitting here ain't got no heart. Because if you had heart, hold up. Because if you had heart, those people you're hanging with that ain't trying to help you achieve your dream, you kick them out of your life. And so my message to you today is this. Take some time, because right now you're clowning, you're with your friends, nobody wants to be real, but tonight, when you get to your house and you're by yourself, take some time and be real with yourself. What's your dream?
They said I never make it in this game because I'm way too positive. Then tell me how I'm getting all these checks I'm steady depositing. People hating and scheming, plotting against my strategy, trying their best to break up the makeup of my anatomy. Homies is backstabbing me, ex-girl mad at me because I ain't having sex like I used to like every Saturday. Nah. I gotta get my life together. What did you expect? We can't be living just like the people we trying to resurrect. So maybe get your mind right if you're trying to stay with me, because the place I'm headed looks nothing like the place I used to be. I'm talking all new mind frame, a brand new way of thinking. The process is tough, but it can't be worse than smoking and drinking. So let's take a shot at living right. Can't be worse than living wrong. Life is too short for me to be bragging on sin in every song. Toting Glock, sagging my pants like I'm in beast mode. 2 years later I get shot and they print in my face at Kinko's. Nah. That ain't the life I want, I'm trying to be the CEO. Can't let my circumstances distract and dictate the way I grow. My head ain't in the clouds, bro, my head is on my shoulders. No homo, just in case your brain relapsed to thinking vulgar. See that new school thinking? Don't put you in a box. My old school thinking got me living at the top. Now if you listen, you can learn. Sometimes you gotta wait your turn, but it's worth it, I promise. Last name Jefferson, first name is Thomas. Am I dreaming? Yeah.